We're live at 12:07. Sorry, guys. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's Friday, and you know what happens on Friday. That's right. It's the market report. I'd love to. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where my stuff? Okay. Let me shrink this a little bit. Okay, boom. Move out the way. Okay. All right, y'all. How y'all doing? It is Friday, the first Friday of June, 2024. And I didn't push go live on Instagram yet. Okay, now it's there. Hey, y'all. It is Friday, June 6th, 2024. And you know, on what we do on Fridays. You guys say it with me. The market report. That's right. We're here. The reports are in. Absolutely. And I just want y'all to know I'm happy to be here. So happy to have you guys chiming in for this beautiful, hot ass Friday. What y'all up to? I am just out here, you know, looking at the market, working with my buyers and some sellers, and we're just step by step, day by day, right? That is how it's going. But all good things though. I don't know. I just feel all this gratitude. I'm glad you guys are here to chime in with me. I really don't have anyway, let's get into the report. Okay. Let's go. I don't know why I don't know how to work this today. Okay, here we go. Wedding recap. Congratulations to Gabby and Richard and Caesar and Jackie. I had 2 weddings this weekend, y'all, back to back, or well, last weekend that just passed. My feet were on a thanks, Adam. They were doing a thing this weekend, and then I was so broke down, y'all, that I had to call my massage therapist and I had to say, girl, hurt me good, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't hurt a little bit, is it really a massage, right? I got 2 hours. She put me on this little shaky machine thing to help get lymphatic flow up, and I drank a lot of water, and then just all the things, y'all. So I'm feeling a lot better this week, but I'm making it my mission, my personal mission, to get a massage every single week. If you guys don't know it, I don't know if you know or not, but for 11 years, I was a body worker, massage therapist, educator of massage. That's why I'm super nerdy around all things anatomy and physiology. But anyway, everything that she did for me, I needed. And I'm going back this week. And I'm proud of me because I'm choosing to not be hurt out here. Okay. And I need you guys to do the same. Anyway, these 2 weddings broke me down, but at the same time that they were breaking me down, they were uplifting me in so much love and abundance. Because this is the thing. Gabby and Richard, their party was so great. We did Mid-Century Manor for the reception, and the reception was just, it was a good time. Some people had a little bit too much fun. But I'm not going to talk about that. Just know that they had a good ass time. And then Caesar and Jackie, they got married, and they were such a sweet, chill, relaxed couple. We did their reception at Velveteen Rabbit. Really good food. There was this food truck out there. I think it was called Meat Guys or something like that. That food was really good. They had some bomb Brussels sprouts. You know me. And if you're anything like me, you love a good sprout. So shout out to those weddings. That was actually those are actually the last weddings that I'm having for the summer, because if you live in Vegas, you know it's hot as hell, and very few people come here and tie the knot in summer, even though, I mean, it's still a lot compared to other places, but definitely here in the summertime, it's just too hot to be kissing and hugging and stuff. So less people get married in June here. But anywho, I'm nosy. One of my neighbors, who's not a neighbor, just came out. I'm like, who's that? Anyway, my bad, y'all. Squirrel. I'm back here. Okay, so let's get into these national trends. All right. Let's see what we got going on. So home prices are falling in 3 Texas metro and in Portland. Here's the thing, y'all. Prices are down 3% in Austin, Texas. I don't know if you guys know this, but 3% is a lot of percent when you're looking at something. Sometimes 3% ain't much. Like if your phone is on 3%, it's going down, it's not a good thing. But when a price of something drops 3%, depending on how big that thing is, like 3% off of bottled water ain't much, but 3% off a house is a lot. Okay, so in Texas metros, specifically Aliante, I mean not Aliante, Austin, they dropped 3%, which is more than any other metro anywhere in the nation. And so the good news is also nationwide nationwide properties are dropping pretty steadily, and they're at their the price drops, I'll say, are at their highest. I hope you guys read that right when I said it. Since November 22. So there may be more metros that are going to see more sales prices decline. What does that mean? That pretty much means that people that move to all of these hustly, bustly cities are now in a space where they're like, there are too many people here. The price point has gone up too much for me. So, maybe I'm moving to the suburbs, or maybe I'm moving to some rural area, or maybe I'm just not going to live in the middle of the big city and I'm going to go to a smaller town. So, that's a big reason why those numbers have dropped, which is pretty cool for people that may still want to go and move into those areas. Okay, home prices are declining year over year in 4 places, specifically Austin, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. If you hear where I'm going, Texas might be the spot. I might have to get a house in Texas, and Portland, Oregon. So there's that. If you want to find a spot to go, these places have dropped quite a bit since January. All right. We got it. So housing affordability is Gen Z's top voting issue, outweighing abortion rights and the economy, says Redfin survey. So Redfin surveyed 3,000 random people and decided that their opinions mattered. Anyway, Gen Xers and Boomers were more focused on preserving democracy, which they kind of rock with that. They have that perspective though, because Gen Xers and boomers and baby boomers, they kind of got their money together. Like not all of them, obviously, but generally speaking, those people have lived longer. They've had more time to get it together. Okay. So those people are less concerned about the affordability of homes, because also a lot of them already own a home. For them, they're like, I'm not dealing with the struggles that the Gen Zers and the millennials are dealing with. Housing affordability. In general, though, across the board, millennials, Gen Xers, baby boomers, everybody overall was most concerned about the overall economy for the top presidential pick. So, my thing is housing availability is an issue of supply and demand, though. So it's kind of like people are saying we want the government to fix the problem that that the houses are so expensive, right? They want the government to fix that. However, it's the supply and demand thing. The issue isn't, there's not much that the government can do unless they're going to give grants to, builders or something. There's a builder grants going on, and then they fund builders the money that they may need to build properties or something like that. But as far as them throwing money at buyers is not the answer, okay? Because that's going to make the situation worse. And then they get out there and they say, we're going to make buying a home so much affordable. You're going to be able to buy a home. We're going to give you a free money to do it. That's why we're in this. We're printing money. So they need to stop. And it will create more demand because more people can afford, versus getting to the source of it, which is actually the fact that there aren't enough houses to sell. So again, we have to get the builders something. If the government's doing something to build, they need to be focusing on builders and new development and releasing land to even allow the supply to catch up with the demand. So good luck out there at the polls. Make sure you vote locally, because that's really what affects you more than anything. But this isn't a political show. And then the other thing that they could possibly do, I guess, is is tell investors that they can't keep buying everything up. But fortunately, unfortunately, we live in a free capitalist society, which means that you can make as much money as you want to. And it's kind of like at some point you just got such a head start, buddy. If you could just stop buying the houses. Well, why would I stop buying the houses? Because I need you guys to keep renting them. So yeah, capitalist society, what are you going to do about it? Serious question, right? Serious question. I see you releasing the land to the how do you say it? BIPOC people, indigenous people of color, yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like everybody's poor right now in America. So if you do have any sort of privilege for you, use it. That's all I can tell you. Use your privilege however you may. Anyway, what else we got going on? I think that's it. Let's get into these local trends. So in Henderson, I need to make myself little here. And I'm just actually gonna I know y'all want to be, y'all want to see me, but anyway. Okay, so in Henderson, the median list price for Henderson homes is $675,000, which is a little bit less than last month market index of 44. So it's dropped just a little tad bit there for the median price of new listings. It's still a slight seller's advantage out there in Henderson. The median rent is holding steady at about $2,400. Now, here we are with our quadrants. All this stuff, honestly, y'all, it stayed just about the same from last week. And it rarely changes as much as we kind of think it would. So maybe I'll take this slide out. And maybe I won't, because you might be a new listener. You have no idea what I'm talking about. So if you know this stuff, hang tight. All right. So in that most expensive quadrant of Henderson, those purchase power areas or sell price areas, rather, this page again is for my sellers. Those of you that are thinking about listing your property and getting wherever you want to be for the next chapter of your life. The high end, those highest luxury properties are coming in around $2.7 million, and their days on market is at 77 days. So it's a pretty good balanced market out there in the luxury market in Henderson. I mean, I could say balanced, but it's the house just in just a little bit more than a normal residential property. And then we go down to that most affordable quadrant of Henderson at $440K. Those properties are tied with pretty much $600,000 homes at getting off the market in about 42 days. So if you are thinking of selling your property and you fall within any of these categories, this is how long you can expect to be on market, as well as gives you an idea of how much leverage you may have when it comes to buyers purchasing your home. If your houses if everybody wants it, as a seller, you got the advantage in that. You like, look, my value is continuously going up, so you want it or you don't. And no, I'm not fixing the sink. Okay, City of Las Vegas. Let's see what we got going on here in City of Las Vegas. The median list price for properties are at $574.9K, which is kind of steady. It's a slight dip from weeks before. It's still a strong seller's market for sure. And new listings are coming in at 519. Median days on market are going to be about 42 days. If you're thinking about listing your property, you'll be out of there in about 42 days. And the rent, it's going up in Las Vegas. And maybe that's because it's the summertime, but people are just ready to be out here, and rent's going up. $23.95 is what you're looking at in the city of Las Vegas. And if you're interested in selling your property and you have any of these quadrants for your home, here we are in the luxury market of around 1.4 million. Your days on market is going to be 56 days. Okay, those middle quadrants are right about between 42 and 50 days. And then at the low end, you got $390,000 properties getting out of here in 35 days. So if you're trying to sell your home, these are the numbers that you want to think about, because you got to make sure that you're at your next spot, or that you buy your next property, or you've moved before you get out. I mean, I don't know your situation. Anyway, let's move on to North Las Vegas. So we've got the median list price at $445K, which is a kind of a uptick. If you see that upswing on the end of that graph there, strong sellers market in North Las Vegas. Median days on market is going to be 49 days, and that rent is slightly lower at $2,200. So maybe you want to come out here to the north side and rent, just for a little bit, if that's what you need to do. And then if we're looking here at this stayed exactly the same from last week. Obviously, we talk about it all the time that properties in North Las Vegas are more affordable than other areas in the city, say versus Henderson or Summerlin or even downtown. So our quote unquote luxury market would be 559.9. Okay. Days on market are going to be 49 days for just about everything except for that most affordable quadrant of 375K. Those are out of here in 35 days. And then good old Pahrump. Okay, Pahrump is doing this up and down thing. It's literally a roller coaster over there. It's a slight seller's advantage though. Median price of new listing is going to be 420,000. Median days are going to be 63 days. It's always going to be longer out there in Pahrump because you might have to work a little harder to find somebody that wants to move in the outskirts before it gets popping. But that median rent is $1,700. Okay, I'm just saying, if you're trying to get somewhere, if you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay that $1,700 if it's necessary, if that's what you got to do. Did y'all see that? What's it called? Sister Act 2, 30 Years. That was my favorite movie growing up. I was acting a fool. Pahrump's luxury market is going to look like 571.95 days on market, 73 days in Pahrump. Those type of properties could eventually become great investment properties for someone that is looking to invest in the area and is willing to hold on for the long haul. Pahrump might be a good spot. That area is really building up. On the low end, we've got 49 days for 339.9K properties. I don't even think I'm saying the number right, but it's okay. Anyway, hey, if you want to go to Pahrump, it might be the spot for you. It's more rural for sure. I did a video on it a little while back and people laugh like, oh, I never want to go to Pahrump because of how you talked about it. And this is the thing, guys. My lifestyle and your lifestyle, two completely different things. But if you want to go to Pahrump, we can go to Pahrump. All right. And that's all I have for the market report, y'all. I'm so close up on the screen. Sorry. Hope I didn't scare y'all. I come back and I'm like, huh? Anyway, I got an open house this weekend. Come hang out with me. Come kick it. Okay. Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th. I'll be there on Saturday from 10 to 1. On Sunday, I'll be there from 1 to 4. Okay. This property is in the Northwest area, 658K, gorgeous property. I don't know if y'all can see the pictures up there or not. There you go. But yeah. If you're trying to find somewhere for your family to go and have all the things, the amenities nearby them and be near, some good schools and all the things, come check it out. Come to my open house. Even if you're away and you can't get to the open house and you just want the details on the house, send me a DM. I will be happy to share that information with you. Hire me though. House and spouses both. My name is Dre Sure. I am the wedding realtor. Whether you want to say yes to the house or the spouse, I'm supporting you through life's most important moments. Y'all, it's hot. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It's First Friday tonight. I've never been to First Friday. I know it's bad because I've been here 7 years and First Friday is apparently really lit in Vegas. I know other places do it, but most stuff in Vegas can be a little more lit than other places. But it's hot, y'all. And, we got to angel numbers yesterday. It was 111. I didn't leave out of the house until late. And for those of y'all that know, we stay in like moles during the day and then we emerge in the nighttime like night crawlers and women of the night to actually live our lives outside of our homes in the summertime. So if you are thinking to move to Vegas, it gets hot, but it's not that bad. Okay. So anyway, you guys, I'm always a resource for you, whether you want to say yes to the house or the spouse, y'all. And even if you don't want to say anything yet and you're just curious, hit me up. I'm happy to help. I'm heading out of here because I got some things to do. And I know you do too. And so I'll chat with you guys later. Love ya.